If I asked you your conversion rate right now, do you know the answer off the top of your head? If not, you're not really running a business, you're running a guessing game. And this video will provide clarity with the 5 numbers that every scaling agent needs to know every single week. And real quick, before I dive in, if you want to talk through scaling your business one-on-one, book a free call. My link's in the description below, or DM me on Instagram or Facebook at PK Residential, and I look forward to chatting with you. And here's the pain point. So you had a great month, and then you had a tough one, a rough one, and you generally have no idea why any of it happened or why you started getting slow in your business. You just know that you were busy, and now you have 2 slow months back to back. Here's the thing, the agents who scale predictably, they're not the ones that are grinding the hardest or hustling. They're the ones who know their numbers cold enough to catch a problem 2 weeks before it even hits their bank account. Metric number 1 that needs to be tracked is your number of leads generated. So every week, track how many new leads came in and from where. So how many conversations did you had? How many were those were actually leads, or any referrals, or any connections on Facebook, or any agents that sent you business, or anybody who, is a potential lead. Track that. Break it down by where it came from. If it came from your sphere, if it came from those referrals, an agent, past clients, online, your open house, whatever it is, make sure you have that categorized, because that's extremely helpful, and it'll be very helpful to see where your time should be allocated by the end of the year. So of course, if you don't know where it's coming from, you won't know what's actually working. And metric number 2, the number of appointments set, because the leads don't pay you. When you get a lead, right, you have to nurture it, you have to convert, you have to get them comfortable working with you, and you book the appointments, or you book a call, or you book a Zoom call, or you book tours, whatever it is, it starts with an appointment, something on the calendar. So track how many of those actually turn into appointments. And it could be a buyer's consult, a listing appointment, touring properties, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you're tracking it, because that is the next step. After you get a lead, you set your appointment, and then you get a contract, and then you get a closing. Metric 3 is how many appointments were held. Appointments set is not the same as held appointments, right? Because you have no-shows, you have cancellations, people schedule with you, and then they flake and they don't show up. And then you realize, okay, if I'm getting this many appointments set and then the show-up rate's low, okay, we need to figure out why that is. Are you sending follow-ups? Is this a marketing issue? Whatever it is, that's why you're tracking that metric. And the 4th metric is looking at your conversion rate. So of those appointments that you actually held, how many of them turned into a signed client or contract? And this one number will tell you more about your skill in the room than anything else on the list. Because if you're having appointments and it's not converting into a contract, there's a conversion problem. So track it weekly, not just once a year. And you'll notice if a dip shows up fast, if you're actually paying attention, you will know, and you'll know that you need to work on your skills or work on, your closing rate. Metric 5 is going to be your gross commission per your lead source. So open houses, referrals, cold calls, sphere. Nobody cares how many leads come in that feel good. You need to track what actually closes and what actually created dollars to come into your business for you and your family. So you got to track back where it came from. And this is how you find out your $200 a month sphere strategy is quietly beating your $2,000 a month ad spend. This is where you look at what expenses you're putting out and what's actually resulting in a commission. And then you can adjust your business accordingly. So these metrics will change the way you run your business, and it'll take you from just treating this like a job to a true professional. So comment below what metric you haven't been tracking and what you plan on tracking moving forward, and how you're going to utilize this to see where you have gaps in your business, to see where dollars should be going to generate commissions. I guarantee more than 90% of agents don't know their numbers. And that's the difference between top producers and agents who just have a real estate license. And we know 84% of agents didn't close a single deal last year. So you want to measure these metrics so that you can build a business and scale and be around 5, 10, 15 years and see your income go up every single year. If you need help with this, or you just need an accountability person to be able to build this out for you and track your numbers, DM me on Instagram at PK Residential or Facebook, or book a call in the Calendly below. and I look forward to it.